Hello you beautiful people and welcome back to Let's Play Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Prophecy, where we will just go on with the main, or well, not main campaign, but with the campaign. The mission is the Children of Decay, so something I guess a little bit nurgly. That's quite nice. I have managed to thwart a cowardly attack on the very soul of the machine spirit of the martyr, and to cleanse the main data sanctum. Meanwhile, the remnants of the Nurgle warband, who call themselves the Children of Decay, have turned Uther's imperial seals to gateways to the abyss. Their existence can't be tolerated any longer.
Inquisitor, are you absolutely certain about this? You will be walking into a trap.
Of course it's a trap, but at least I can kill that prophet for the whole war. You know these creatures better than me, and you would do the same.
By the Emperor, yes. Charge into the middle of that toxic, unholy gathering and smash them to bloody pieces. Absolutely. But I am Astartes.
And I am an Inquisitor. I shall fear nothing, for I am what they.
Oh yeah, and even Inquisitors are a little bit augmented. I think not as heavily as, of course, Astartes with all their implants, but we are augmented as well, and we are quite powerful if you think about how many Astartes we have actually killed in this Let's Play. Okay, good. On it goes. A trap claimer, taken down without being attacked by, or not. We have been attacked by it, but we were not in range. That is the main point here. Okay, I wanted actually to call down the firestorm. It did not work out as intended, but now it worked out. Nice. Another group incoming. Let's do the firestorm as well and at least take a couple of them down, which just worked out as intended. A little bit of close combat, much appreciated as well. So we need to go to the right in order to get to the target location, but I think doing that we are of course going to engage a lot of enemies in between. Alright. Quickly taking down all of them. Enemies. Firestorm would be much appreciated. Thank you. Cooldown over. Always very good. And we should really get out of the toxic fumes there. Not very good. The bad thing as well, I think the toxic fume is even, well, not even, but is regenerating the HP of the enemies as well. That of course is not very good, even though it is not much, but not good for our health, I assume. Okay, one reborn rewarder plus toxic entities remaining, but not for long. Not for long. Alright, then let's take down the Apostle of Nurgle. Firestorm down in order to take down the Plague Bearers. Some units you practically don't want to engage in close combat. Well, I think they are not doing the most amount of damage out there, but it is never good for our class to be actually in close combat. Alright, I'm not going to engage the enemies to the left. Why should I actually do extra work? That is not what we want. And of course I just walked through the trap there again, as usual. Well, I wanted to really pay close attention there to them traps and not walk through them like an idiot every time, but I just slowly begin to give that up. It's somehow not working out. I don't know why. Okay, good thing is we are facing a little Hellbrute, which means some good fight is going to come up. That is always much appreciated. Not in every mission we are facing enemies which are very, well, not only angry, but not the usual enemy. That is quite neat. Alright. Then... okay, good. The Firestorm actually worked out as intended. And we brought it by now down to 13,000 HP, which is good. Although that spell there did a lot of damage to us. Okay, and of course the Firestorm around us is absolutely amazing. Although we are very overheated, but for now...
My ears are bleeding. I must stop this Emperor thing.
I don't care about it.
I need an update on that Chaos ship.
We are prepared for evasive maneuvers, but the ship has remained stationary. How did they find the martyr at all?
The ship was a nest of Nurgle before I arrived, and I have destroyed countless demons on the decks. All of them reformed in the war not long after their demise.
And this has drawn the attention of their god to the ship?
Something like that, yes. It must have been enough to allow Nurgle's plague soldiers to find the martyr.
Okay, that of course makes at least a little bit sense if you are paying attention to the storyline there, of course. Okay, let's bring this Plague Marine down, and I do hope that we are right now going in the direction we need to go. Not too certain about that. And we found a clue that is quite nice. But in order to read it out, we need to kill the surroundings at first, bringing them all down. Come on. And it is a Nurgle Dreadnought. Okay, something we have not faced in a while, so that is of course much appreciated.
You are guilty.
So just retreat a little tinsy bit in order to let it retreat, and then we can take down the surrounding enemies and be safe to face the Dreadnought by itself, which makes the fight of course a tinsy, just a little bit easier for us. Okay, only the toxic entities remain, but not for long. Okay, I didn't want to put on the fiery form, I just did. I am a little tinsy bit sorry for that. Alright, so now we technically can focus on the Dreadnought. I think this is a enemy which is actually not summoning in smaller kinds of enemies. That is quite... I appreciate that, of course. Although he, I guess, is not doing that on purpose. So at least let's bring it down to 10,000. Okay, it is not working as fast as I thought. And there you can see, of course, we are now a little tinted bit down in HP. That is not good. Or in inoculators, actually, is the word I was looking for. Okay, but now we can face it by itself. And just focus. I do hope, but I guess we are going to find inoculators on our way through this mission. That is... Whoa. Okay, we are... I didn't even realize how quickly the Nurgle toxic fumes there take us, our HP down. That was a little bit surprising, but nonetheless it is nearly down. 3,000 HP remaining. That is not much. To 5 it is now. Come on, please, just explode and get out of my life. Okay, down it is. Neat. So we can go through the clue. Physiologic measurement. Rate of physiology development below normal. Rapid degeneration of motor function continues. Severe mutations corrected by surgical procedures. Subject in its present state classified as partially abhuman by sanctioned imperial standards. Physiological evaluation. Note: insufficient cognitive and linguistic abilities render our estimates imprecise. Projected IQ between 56 and 63. Severe emotional and mental aberrations. Social skills close to none. The subject shows no sign of special abilities. No changes in the measured warp resistance. A blank better. Recommendation to grant Inquisitor Tiberius. Subject shows only one remarkable ability, the already documented minor anomaly in immaterial patterns, but has exhibited no further progress for 3 circles. Further experiments are not warranted. Splicing of merciful extermination of subject recommended. Splicing of the pariah gene shows little potential, similarly to the EIE embryonic immaterial infusion protocol. We need a fully revised approach for future subject. Magus Caligarus. Okay, nice clue. So we get a slight clue what actually has been done to the Alpha Pariah. Nothing good, to be honest there, but what would you have expected on the other end? Okay, now only two champions remain in this little engagement. Of course, plus the toxic entities, but they are taken down quickly, neatly, with no problem whatsoever. Very, of course, ugly looking enemies. Or, okay.
Your tech priest asked me to convey a message. This is what I'm reduced to, an errand boy.
He is analyzing the data samples received from the Matra.
You do speak their language. Anyway, he asked me to warn you. 99.2% of the Empyrean seals have been corrupted by the plague-infested scum.
Then the situation is really bad.
The way I see it, it leaves you with a much easier task. Kill that prophet, destroy the warband, and get to the chamber. For the Emperor.
And for the Emperor, as we are a Inquisitor, we will of course do it. The little downside right now, of course, is that we are reduced to 0 inoculators. I mean, this is the campaign. We can respawn all the time with no limitation, but it is not a good feeling nonetheless, especially if we know that we are probably going to face a champion here, a champion of Nurgle. So that ain't that nice. Good part, we are nearly at the target location. That is much appreciated. Alright, they are down. Neat. Nice that we find all the supply we need, but no inoculators. Nice.
Welcome to my humble abode, Inquisitor. The prophet of Decay will grant you an audience now.
What do you want, creature?
Are you insane? You don't talk to them. You kill them. I have a problem. Unlike other simple-minded servants of the false emperor, your Tiberius was bold enough to experiment beyond your foolish limitations.
You're just babbling now.
Right. See, the heart of the unusual psychic barrier he created is a seal with one of us trapped inside. Even if I break all of the sigils, I still need his rosette to open up the Prime Seal. If you give me the key, I will return your lapdog to you.
Really? That was all you could offer?
Why? I want to liberate the Great One. And you want that freak black soul in the chamber. You even get to save this nobody.
Don't succumb, Inquisitor. Kill it, or let me die.
I wasn't planning to negotiate with you, creature. But I always enjoy watching how your kind tries to lure victims with such weak attempts.
Wonderful. I was planning to kill you anyway. Isn't it great that we can both stick to our traditions?
Okay, that is a neat little group. A not that nice army composition, but squad composition, which is not going to make it very easy for us to fight through. The good thing is we can respawn and respawn. The bad thing is I think that is going to probably happen a couple of times, plural, of course. Then let's try to do as much damage as we can to those traitor marines, to those plate marines, nasty assets of the enemy. Okay, good. They are not regenerating HP, so every attempt on... Wait a second. Didn't I see... No. Okay, I don't know why. I thought I saw inoculators, but not. Okay, they are obviously regenerating a little tinted bit of HP, but once we take... No, they're not. Okay, so now the Prophet of Decay is remaining, brought it down to half of its HP, which is alright, since it hopefully doesn't regenerate. As I said, a couple of attempts are needed, and a couple of attempts are done, and I think now that might be our final approach on the Prophet of Decay. Although it is heavily damaging us. Come on, bring it down, please.
Recoil, unclean.
Okay, before we talk to the Inquisitor there in need of help, we of course are going to open up them chests. 2 of them, not many, but well, fair enough.
You are guilty.
And then... Okay, good. Now we can speak to the imprisoned Inquisitor.
Are you all right? What happened to you?
I have failed the Emperor twice. First, I couldn't kill all of them. Secondly, I let them take me alive.
Come with me to the stasis chamber.
With the seals corrupted, the whole ship is danger. As far as I know, some of them are still intact in the Generatorum. I'll guard that area to buy you some time.
The Emperor be with you. Join me in the stasis chamber when you have finished.
Alright, guys, and that already, sadly enough, brings us right now to the end of this episode. And as usual, you know it, I really thank you for watching. If you guys actually do have enjoyed this episode, then please give me a little thumbs up and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, have a nice day. Stay frosty. Bye.